So I get a lot of comments about I only become Muslim in prison for protection and all this type of thing. So the answer is no, I never become Muslim in prison or anything like that. So sorry to disappoint. However, if someone does become Muslim in prison, what's the problem? I mean, maybe that's the first time in their life that they actually had time to think, time to assess where they are, time to read a book maybe, or do something. So what would you rather them be? Would you rather them come out of prison better criminals, or would you rather them come out of prison better people? Peace.
Okay, so this is the first time that I have seen this person. I do not know the background of this, because there's 2 points there that I can capture. One is, what's the problem is if someone going into prison and come out already becoming a Muslim, for example. That's the later part, right? But the early part is as if someone says that he actually personally become Muslim in prison. And if I'm not mistaken, he said that he did not become Muslim in prison, if I understand it correctly.
Get a lot of comments about I only become Muslim in prison for protection and all this type of thing. So the answer is no, I never become Muslim in prison or anything like that.
So if I understand that sentence correctly, he said that he did not become a Muslim in prison. I'm not sure why this come up. Did he go to prison sometime back? Okay, I don't know. I don't have the time to look it up. But to the point of, what's wrong? What is your concern is if someone, going into prison and then becoming Muslim and then come out. Is there something wrong with that? Of course, as a Muslim, I'm biased in that sense, right? But to flip the coin, right? Would I be happy or otherwise if I see someone committing crime, locked up in the prison, and then found a religion that, generally speaking, making him a better person, a God-fearing person who have a purpose, etc. Right? For example, he from someone serious in crime becoming a Christian, for example, right? Would I be happy? Generally, comparing before and after, I'm happy. This is me personally, right? I'm not talking on behalf of all Muslims, etc. As a person, I'm happy that he now found something in life that is more fulfilling than before. That's number one. Number two, of course, I'm hopeful. This is from me personally. For someone who did not find God before, and then suddenly found God, even though they perceive that Christianity is the true teaching of God, that generally bring him closer to Islam, generally speaking, because most of those who revert to Islam tend to come from Christianity, because there's a lot of parallel already in terms of believing in God, God have the power, we should submit to God, etc. It's just the only difference is that you believe, for example, that Jesus is actually God that died for our sin, or you believe that the Bible is actually a reliable source from God. So it's just that shift from there to the truth of Islam. It's just another step, right? Compared to before, that you just live for your own desire, worldly desire, etc., unfulfilling life, etc., to find, I have a purpose, I want to find God. Normally, I would see that as, okay, that's getting closer to the truth, and as a society, that's already a net positive, generally speaking, because you should be more upright person. If the population, the demography is a certain percentage of criminal, and then they become a devout Christian, for example, who go to church, have family-oriented life, have a certain responsibility to society, to God, etc. Generally speaking, that would make a better society, generally speaking. Right? So I would be happy for the society. Of course, from a perspective of a Muslim, also that society is a bit closer to the truth. So that's my perspective. So I wonder whether Christians see it the same. For example, a criminal life, blah, 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 and then becoming Muslim. Do you see that? Even though I know from your Christian belief, Christianity is truth, Islam is not. But as I have said, like, do you have the same parallel thinking of that I have? For example, it's better for them to transition from criminal to a Muslim that really worship God, observing, you know, our daily prayers, fasting, etc. Meaning more disciplined, upright life, right? So wouldn't you see that as a good, or no, that's more deviant? I'm not sure. I'm interested to know. So feel free to share. Thank you for watching. See you next time.